The Rays tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. The Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a walk-off victory in extra innings against the Rangers 3-2. The Chi Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The Kansas City Royals got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 11-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-0. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. Jesus Aguilar had 2 long balls and 4 driven in, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Seattle 8-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Reds got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-5. The Buccos allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. The Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 8-7. Jairo Diaz collected win number 3 this year as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 3-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Digging in, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 2-1. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 4, the center fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, George Springer. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Brantley at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ground ball left side. Alberto fields it cleanly. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Number 86 is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Striding into the box, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 21.
And the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Yuli Gurriel. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding in, Jordan Alvarez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A runner at first with no outs here. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Altuve.
And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Batting eight.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 17, Martin Maldonado.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. they're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the stretch. Three runs already home here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Four runs here in this half inning. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 3-1, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped at third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles nothing. Now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He went deep in the contest last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yuli Gurriel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way.
The count is 3-1.
Jordan Alvarez will be next. Full count, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Alvarez.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. David Hess is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
David Hess.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he popped him up. Alberto in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. Fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The two-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stewart is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Orioles nothing. So digging in now, number 12. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The second baseman, Stevie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, number 21.
In now, number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hanser Alberto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. George Springer the next to hit, and that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit out towards second to Iglesias for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, the second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Number 10, Gurriel.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, number 24.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So striding forward now, Jordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Maldonado.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
7 runs, 10 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Two and 0 to Brantley.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. Altuve scores as he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Number 29 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 29.
Alex Bregman will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. In his career, Bregman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over .500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Fouled off. slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 4, George Springer.
In now, George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Number 21 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Davis at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Now, 1-2. That's ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2 now.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Cisco.
Stepping in now, Chance Cisco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in, Jordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Throw over to the bag. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 11-0. In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. This is foul right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, number 21. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
First delivery to him on the way. Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Number 24.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Houston, but they lead it 11-0. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
And the pitch. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Chance Sisco, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, number 12, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Ponce.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now the 2-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Altuve is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Castro.
At the plate now, George Springer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery, and that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Pitch popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Castro is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way, and no swing apparently. Ball one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside. That's ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball four. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Jose Altuve will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that misses low and away. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Joe Biagini is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Digging in now, number 21, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Biagini, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded at his ankles. It's there. He got him. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third.
Bregman has it.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's the pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Paul Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
51, Paul Fry.
In now, Alex Bregman.
Alex
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two pitch is fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Astros lead this one 13-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Anthony Santander.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready now, Chris Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Chance Sisco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Baltimore down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 86 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cole Stewart allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.